first year in the years of ISKCON as 10,000 years. It will be the 100th year. This is the half celebration. We're meeting in 6 months. We're so happy. All movements do that, by the way. But in that 50th year, we haven't reached 50th year, by the way. Nobody had as many followers as we had, even now. Nobody had as many temples as we have. Nobody even had the books that we have. In Christianity, the first books of Christianity came out 60 years after Jesus left. 60 years after Prabhupada left would be 2037. That's another 24 years from now. Would be 60 years after Prabhupada left. And imagine that's when the first book came out. Our first book came out when? When did our first book come out? When Prabhupada was here, right? Imagine the books came out when Jesus was here. Those books were very powerful. Jesus himself checked it out. Yes, this is what I said. This is all authentic. It's perfect. There'd be no argument, right? Anybody argue about Prabhupada's books today? Nobody's arguing about Prabhupada's books. There are some people who think that the interpretation is wrong. But we have forensic evidence that what Prabhupada said is what is in our books. So, this is success. Devotees, books, funds. You look at any marker, in all markers, ISKCON has far outstripped any movement in its first 50-year cycle. So that's why I said it's an unprecedented success. Obviously, with these successes come some challenges. When you're very successful, you will have challenges also. So we have to deal with those challenges. Welcome, children. The children, by the way, are our most important devotees. They are our future leaders. So we have to take care of our children very nicely. Make sure they care of them very nicely. And by the way, that's who's on the altar as well. Our children, we're supposed to take care of them. They're not supposed to take care of us. Of course, they do take care of us because they're so powerful. But Mother Yashoda didn't think that Krishna is going to look after me. She made sure she looked after Krishna so nicely that no one can imagine that a child can be looked after so nicely. That's how these should be looked after. Look at the house in which our deities are living, and look at the house. Is our house better than this house? In many cases it is. That's not fair. We've got to set up a very nice house in which the Lord also lives. He also deserves a nice house to live in. Radharani also deserves. Gopal Nathji also deserves. Gaurnitai also deserves. Sitaram, Lakshman, Hanuman also deserve. Prabhupada also deserves. Please, let's work together. Let's do it. Phoenix, I predict, will be one of the best cities in the world when it comes to Krishna consciousness. And how I can say that? It's because we're suffering today. When you go through your suffering, then the benefit will come. First comes the poison, then comes the nectar. Please understand that the nectar is coming. We've got to get past this phase. That's all. It's not going to take very long. We'll be past this phase. And those of us who are honest, who are very sincere, we will unite. Even if we are fighting today, we will unite. We will embrace each other and say, you are the best devotee, and the other one will say, no, you are the best. That's how we want to be. Okay. Then Srila Prabhupada's special position. Prabhupada is the founder Acharya of ISKCON for the next 10,000 years. He is the Acharya for the next 10,000 years. He is the preeminent Siksha Guru, spiritual master for all time, not just the 10,000 years, for all time, for our Sampradaya, the ISKCON Sampradaya. And the tradition of Parampara continues. Disciples become spiritual masters. I just read the verse. Evam Parampara Praptam, Imam Raja Rishi Vidu. Even the Raja Rishis of past. Who were some Raja Rishis of the past? Give me a name of some Raja Rishi in the past. Huh? Yes? Yes? Who else? Who else? Bharat, right? You remember? King Bharat? Bharat Raja? After him, the whole planet was named after him. Varsha. He was a Raja Rishi. He followed this system. He was a Raja Rishi. The whole planet he was emperor of. He had many kings working under him. Still, he followed this system. We have nothing, but we become very proud very quickly. That's our problem. Krishna doesn't like pride. By the way, when Radharani was dancing with him in the Rasa Leela, she got a little bit of proud. pride. Oh, Krishna is dancing with me, I'm so happy. Krishna immediately left. Then she ran after him, and when she caught up with him, she said, why did you leave? He said, you became proud that I was dancing with you. I mean, that's not pride, right? If Krishna is dancing with you, I think you have a right to feel, oh, Krishna is dancing with me. I think you should feel very happy about that. But Krishna considers that pride. He doesn't like even that type of pride. He wants us to be very, very humble. Utterly humble. Utterly humble. It's called dainya. So humble that even the blade of grass is not that humble. And we all owe our allegiance to Srila Prabhupada. Our allegiance is to Prabhupada. We are Prabhupada men and women. Just like in the army, like I got military training in the army, whenever the sergeant comes to say, sir, yes sir, he will say, you're the skinniest person in our army. He will say, sir, yes sir. You're a stupid boy. Sir, yes sir. If I don't say sir, yes sir, he'll make me run around the field with a huge gun on my back and I'll feel like I almost died. You have to say sir, yes sir. We are followers of Srila Prabhupada. We say sir, yes sir to Prabhupada. We're ready to follow. That is our position. And we will die on the battlefield. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, fortunate are those to whom a fight comes unsought. We can do battle. We are not afraid of battle. Our whole story is in a battlefield. The whole Bhagavad Gita is in a battlefield. So please, battle is nothing new to us. We've had big battles in the past. Much bigger than we'll ever have now. Millions of people lined up on both sides. Here, only few people lined up on both sides. Millions of people lined up on both sides. Okay? So please, our allegiance is to Prabhupada. He is our Senapati Bhakta. It was described by Lord Nityananda that 400 years from now, a Senapati Bhakta will come and he will spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. And that Senapati Bhakta was Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki! Okay, so now, this is an educational look at Srila Prabhupada's movement. I've gone full circle. Obviously, I've gone way over my time for speaking, which is nothing unusual for me. I apologize for that. I took so much of your time. But I needed you to know this. Please, you're very fortunate. Each and every one of you is so fortunate that Lord Chaitanya says, who is Lord Chaitanya? Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself. And he's better than Krishna. Why? Because he has Radharani's mood. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna nahi anya. This is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He says in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, which by the way is the PhD texts of Krishna consciousness. The basic text is Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita can go back to that. Higher than that is Srimad Bhagavatam. That has 18,000 verses. Bhagavad Gita has 700 verses. But the highest is Chaitanya Charitamrita. That is the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. In the Madhya Leela, chapter 9, texts 28 through 53, Lord Chaitanya says that if you take the value of the total creation, now what is the value of Phoenix? Who can tell me what is the value? What is the dollar price on Phoenix? It would be many trillions of dollars, would you agree? Many trillions of dollars. Agree? Many trillions of dollars. What is the value of the whole of Arizona? Much more than that, right? United States? Wow! You can't even put a figure on it now. Now you add the whole planet, India, and all the countries, China, and all the countries. I mean, you can't put a planet on Prithvi, right? And that's just one planet. There are billions and billions and billions of planets floating around like that. And in such universes, there are billions and billions of universes that have these billions of planets. Put all of them together, he says, does not equal the value of one of my followers. Please try to understand what this means. We have got an opportunity that is beyond compare. Let's not lose this opportunity. Whatever we do, we will not lose that opportunity. We will lose our life, but we will not lose our opportunity. Actually, do you know that in Vrindavan, there is a saying in Brajbasi. It means, do not walk with me, because I have already chopped my head for Krishna. I got no thinking of my own. I only do what pleases Krishna. If you walk with me, you will. So please do not walk. please, we're not asking anybody to chop anybody's head here. Misinterpret this. The point is, stop you from Krishna consciousness. Because the mind is material, the soul is spiritual. Material wants you to stay, spiritual wants you to go back to the spiritual. Act on the basis of soul. It's all done very nicely. You are the most beautiful personality creation. I'm looking at your faces, I'm looking at you all, and all I'm seeing is beauty all around you. All I'm seeing is that Radha, Madhava, Hari are very happy to have you here. And they will be very happy if you serve them in a humble mood. That you take care of Srila Prabhupada's movement in such a way that we are united. No matter who is asked to come to the temple and who is asked to leave the temple. Even if I am banned from this temple, okay, I want all of you to always run this temple very nicely. And when I go out, on one thing I will say, ISKCON Phoenix is the best temple. ISKCON Phoenix Temple President, best temple president. ISKCON Phoenix devotees, best devotees. Please go to ISKCON Phoenix. That's all I will say. Why? Because my head is already gone. It's only thinking Krishna, 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 Krishna. That's all. Whether I'm outside or inside, what difference does it make? Krishna is everywhere, right? Krishna is in his temple, but he is also everywhere. Sarvasya chaham vriddhi sannivishto. I'm everywhere, in everyone's heart. Even those people who are against Hare Krishna out there, some movement might be against us. Krishna is in their heart too. They will also start chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Just a matter of time. All of you at one time were not chanting Hare Krishna. I was not chanting Hare Krishna. Today I am chanting, you are chanting, others will also chant. Some come sooner, some come later. Doesn't matter. What difference does it make? Let them come whenever they're ready to come. Okay? So Hare Krishna. Now we will have some nice prasadam. Multi-plus sumptuous prasadam feast. Our prasadam is the best. It's actually the best part of our program. Most people look forward to the prasadam time. This is the best part of the program. No conflict with prasadam. No conflict with prasadam. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. But we have a lawsuit that's not constructive criticism. The lawsuit is not constructive. So, it has gone to the stage of fighting the case. Legally, it's so much that I even have to consult my attorney before I come here, how I have to behave. So that's fine. Okay, so anyway, I can fill more questions later, but we want to move on to the next part of our program because bhajans are very important too. Just like we all chanted Hare Krishna together. That is very nice that we chanted Hare Krishna together. That is what Prabhupada wants us to do. Get together, chant it the way. It's the process. It's the only process. Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam Eve Kevalam, Kamo Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Hita. This is the process. There is no other process, no other process, no other process. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Vanchakalpa Gurubhascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Madhava Hari ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Gaur Premanande.